remember, the Ken Burns effect is moving across a picture. To start it, select the picture you want to change up. So here we have this picture of me with 2 Post-it notes on my face. You're going to go down to this menu right here. It's that first button underneath the preview window up here. And you're going to choose crop, because technically it's a type of cropping. When you have crop selected, notice you've got 3 options: trim, which we've done before, crop, and something called Ken Burns. Ken Burns is what we want. When you click on Ken Burns, you'll notice you now have 2 different squares up here. One green, one red. If you look in the corners, the green one says start, the red one says end. So that just defines where your view starts and where it ends. So I can, for instance, take this green rectangle, put it in the top corner, take the red, put it in the bottom, and it should, now that I'm playing it, slowly go across my face. So you can see that creates the illusion of movement, even though that's a still picture. Another good way to use this, because that's a nice way to pan between 2 things, between twinkle and twinkle, for instance, here. But if you got a longer sentence in one picture, you might be able to break it up a little bit by panning down the screen to show a few words at a time. The speed of that Ken Burns effect is determined by the length of your photo. So if I want to speed that up, I would make that photo shorter. And you'll notice it's now much faster. And to slow it down, I would just extend it. So your speed is determined by the length of your photo. If you want it longer and slower, make sure you stretch it out. And notice how slow that is now. One other way you can use this, of course, is zooming in, and that just means you take your green, start it large, and take your red, and then shrink it down to something. So if I want this to zoom in on my eyes in some really creepy fashion, I can then let's shorten that down a little bit, because that was a little bit too slow. You'll notice now it goes straight into my eyes. Questions, comments, and confusions about that effect? Okay. Group question or personal question?
Just the group question, like to reiterate how long it has to be.
Uh-huh.
How long?
Okay, so Sarah just wanted a quick reminder on how long the video has to be. Remember, this is aiming to be 1:30. We've got 2 days left on this. If you can, I would start, you might want to start, if you know that you take a little bit more time, you might want to start editing today if you can. Questions, comments, confusions on that? Awesome. Okay, I'm going to end this recording, put it on